Hey everyone, this is Michelle, and I have been assigned to do exercise or chapter 6, exercise 7. And sorry, it's a two-part question, and we were asked, this is in regards to the FIFO and LIFO and average cost. So for the first part, it says Flounder Corp reported the following for the month of June, and it gives us dates and the inventory and purchases, number of units, unit costs, and total costs. And we were asked to find out what the weighted average unit cost was. So the first step that I did, I kind of listed my steps over here, was take the sum of all of the total inventory and purchases for the month of June. So I added 113, 343, and 217, which gave us a sum of 673. And then I did the same thing for the total costs. I added up the three fields onto the left side, the 565, 2058, and 1519. So it gave us a total sum of $4,142. And in order to get your weighted average unit cost, you take your total cost and you divide it by 673. So you come up with 6.155, and it does ask you to round 3 decimal places, so that's why I included the 55. And I did match the answer with Wiley Plus, and it did confirm to be correct. So part 2 of the question, we were asked to compute the cost of the ending inventory and the cost of goods sold under FIFO, LIFO, and average costs. Again, I kind of took my steps here and listed what I did. So first, I found out what we did for FIFO. Sorry, my pages are kind of jumbled. The cost of goods, the ending inventory. So FIFO is first in and first out. So your first step would be to take your first out, which is your 217, and you times that by your $7. And then you have to take the remaining of what's left between 221 and 217 and take it out of the 343. So I minused 221 from 217, but gave me 4 remaining, and you times that by $6. So then you take your two costs, your 217 at $7 was $15.19. Your 4 at $6 was $24, and you take the total of the two and you come up with $15.43. So that would be your ending cost of the ending inventory. Then I did the cost of goods sold for FIFO. Basically what you do is you take your total cost that you found in the first question, your total cost of $41.42, and you're going to subtract that from your cost of your ending inventory. So you're taking $41.42 minus $15.84, which comes out to $25.99. For LIFO, you're doing last in and first out. So you're taking your, you're taking your 113 units that you have at the start, and you're timesing that by your $5. So you come up with $5.65. The second part you have to do is you have to take your 221 or minus your 113 to get the next inventory level. So if you take those, it equals 108, and you're actually going to take it at your June 12th cost of $6. So you're going to do 108 times $6, which is $648. And then you're going to add your totals together, your 565 and 648, and you're going to come up with 1213. So that is going to be the cost of your ending inventory right here. Then you're going to try to get the cost of goods sold for LIFO. And you're going to do the same as you did for FIFO. You're going to take your total costs of $41.42, and you're going to subtract your cost of ending inventory of $12.13, and you're going to come up with $29.29. And again, you are actually rounding these to the 0 decimal point, so most of all these are rounded. Unfortunately, I forgot to do the rounding right here. Oops. So now we're going to do our average cost ending inventory. And you are taking what your answer from the weighted average cost right up here of 6.155, and you're going to actually times that by your ending inventory. So we know our ending inventory was $221. So you're going to do 6.155 times 221, and you come up with 1360. Then to take find the cost of goods sold, you're going to do the same that you did previously. You're going to take your total inventory cost of $440 or $41.42. That was at the beginning of the question, and you're going to subtract it by 1360, and you come up with 2782. I did the same thing. I put it into Wiley Plus, and my answers did equal out. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, hopefully I was able to lay it out a little bit easier for you. I actually kind of had a difficult time with this, but once I laid it out this way, I was able to get a better idea and picture of it. So thank you, and hopefully have you guys a good night.